fat ass over here.
Oh, that was good. Welcome to the show. It's the Skids Podcast. I am Shane Koski. I am here with Tim Gage and Kevin McNichols, who's gonna do something right here.
Hi!
Oh my God, dude!
You're yelling.
Do that.
Sorry about your speakers, everybody.
You can't do that, dude. You have to back up when you fucking do that. When you go, hey!
Jesus
you gotta
Christ.
back up.
We don't need it to be.
You gotta back up, dude. No. You as a person, not the fucking arm. Don't move it like you're trying to move a dick back and forth to your mouth.
You've already been in the court on that too. Just gonna make that mic even worse.
All right, I just muted him. It's a lot easier.
Mic as well. We're gonna have 3 broken fucking mics because you guys. This shit ain't fucking cheap. Yeah, you're moving that around like a goddamn maniac.
I've never broken a mic.
Yeah, what you're doing that shit right there. I can see your core right now.
First off,
work like a motherfucker right now.
Again, when you want to be loud, you back away.
I caught it the first time you said it.
Well, not really. You went
no, you didn't say it before I did that.
You started to cup the balls and all that shit.
Yeah, I did that. I went back like this, like I was giving a blowy.
Take another fucking piece of nicotine.
I already got one.
Nope, you need more nicotine.
I got enough
Take
nicotine
more
right now. I'm fine. I'll take one out.
There's a line.
I'm hearing good things about it. Shut that thing off because I wanted to talk about
Jesus Christ, Kevin.
nicotine. Now, tobacco products are saying it's pretty fucking bad, carcinogenic. It destroys your lungs if you smoke it. If you put it in your lip, it'll fucking give you cancer in your lip.
That's right.
But I'm hearing more and more that nicotine, just straight nicotine, which is what they're cutting out of most things and just making it pure nicotine salt, it's supposed to be highly beneficial for a person, aside from the whole addictive nature of it. I guess Dr. Drew was making comments on it.
I wouldn't say highly beneficial.
Yeah, not highly.
I would say
but
there are parts that are beneficial. First off, there's not enough studies into just nicotine alone.
Right.
There's plenty of studies into fucking cigarette smoking.
Yeah.
There's plenty of studies into chewing tobacco, snooze, snuff, all that shit.
Right.
There's plenty
Snus
of stuff.
Isn't
What?
Straight nicotine or snus or whatever the fuck it is? Snooze. That's tobacco?
Yes.
We always used to call it snuff when I was young.
Well, there's a difference. There's snooze and snuff. They're different things.
Gotcha.
Snus is in that
one
tin.
of them's the one
really
that you
tasty.
actually just snort. There's one that you snort.
Yeah, one of the guys at my work does
there's
that.
One that you snort. There's one that's basically just pouches like what we have, or what I have.
Yeah.
I guess you have them now, too.
I haven't tried them yet. Like I said,
So-
I'm still on the fence about it. I don't know if I want to get addicted to something again.
One of the things I have heard about it is it has nootropic effects, so it helps with brain function, shit like that.
Yeah.
There is a line. There's a line that you can take too much nicotine and die from it.
Well, it
but
applies
you have
for
to,
everything.
But you have to. You would have
Never
to.
heard of anybody dying from nicotine.
I'm sure it's happened, but you would literally have to take every fucking Zyn pack that you have and multiply it by 25, and then take them all at once.
Well, see, so I take.
You'd have to be Krusty the Clown,
right?
When he fucking was on the nicotine pouches and passed out.
So I do these nicotine lozenges, and they're like little mints that just melt in the corner. You stick in your cheek.
LD50 is 6.5 to 13 milligrams.
But when I've taken too much, I know.
That's what the answer is.
But when I've taken too much of this, I know because I start to get hiccups.
See, I can have the hiccups even without taking too much.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm nervous about too, is the indigestion or whatever heartburn you get from
I've gotten the heartburn a little bit. Not the heartburn. I've gotten like acid reflux type thing.
Acid reflux.
So I've never gotten the heartburn from these, but I have gotten it to where it's like I can sort of feel it in the back of my throat.
I agree.
And it makes me just, I don't know, it's just like this intense kind of feeling in the back of my throat from too much nicotine.
Cum?
I knew you were going
He uses that to neutralize the cum, is what it is.
How did I know he was going to make a cum joke?
Base.
We neutralized it. No more baby throats.
That's what Kevin
or
calls
throat
it.
He just can't stop.
No, that's what Kevin
he
calls it.
He can't stop thinking about ejaculate.
Jesus. Fucking
Kevin's
gross.
like, man, I woke up with baby throat again.
Okay, that's funny.
Yuck.
Like, oh man.
As his uncle leaves the room.
Like,
my uncle's dead.
That's even
well,
gross.
yeah, that's fucking weird,
worse.
Kevin, that you would prop him up like that.
Well, I mean,
Especially
Ed Gain did it.
Dried cum out of him.
Yeah, I don't even know how you do that. You're like powdered cum.
No, well, I mean, it's only dust these days.
It's only dust until you add some water. Then it's fine.
then it becomes viscous.
We figured out a formula, haven't we? The cum dust to water ratio
Yeah.
to get throat baby or baby throat.
2 parts dust, 3 parts water, and then mix for about 25 seconds.
It's a very, very precise.
Yeah, no, I get it.
thing.
Neutralize the burn from
You learned it.
nicotine.
You learned it from an alchemist book.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, well, hey, alchemy is an old science.
They like urine for
Yeah,
some reason.
yes,
I'm
they-
not even joking.
I wouldn't be surprised. Turn urine into gold.
No, that's actually in alchemist. If you look at like alchemist shit from like the, what is it, like 1600s,
Yeah.
a lot of their shit, there's a lot of stuff about, no, you mix piss, because they believe that every fucking part of the body had some use.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
every
had some kind of power.
Yeah,
or something.
I'm guaranteeing there was one that was like, well, use your cum.
Yeah.
Well, they do use
Yeah.
urea in that
Yeah, in DEF.
DEF fluid.
Yeah.
So.
Smegma.
No, it's urea. It's piss. It's literally piss that they put in
Ah.
diesel motors now.
To
Are
make,
you
yeah,
really?
to make the exhaust
So-
less carcinogenic or whatever.
That's what- well-
less bad for the environment.
Yeah, they
Wow.
they're trying to neutralize things within the plume that comes out of the
Oh,
fucking
right,
vehicle.
okay.
Which makes it far worse, in my opinion. But
Yeah, it's fucking what I guarantee it was a lobbyist who worked for a company that was selling this new product. Ended up making good friends with somebody in Congress or somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
and fucking got a lot of kickbacks and gave a lot of kickbacks and all that shit. I massage you, you massage me.
Yeah, you
happy
know.
endings for everyone.
Of course, some
And
hotel
come
visits.
through for everybody.
Yeah.
baby throat for everyone. And so
Baby throat in the morning.
So they ended
baby
up-
throat at night.
so they ended up fucking making it to where every new diesel had to have a DEF on it. It's
2010
diesel
is when it started.
exhaust fluid. So before it was DPF, which is the diesel particulate filters, and what that was supposed to do kind of the same thing. It would catch everything in there, and then it would burn all of it off at once. And it was supposed to be
see.
clean for the environment.
Uh-huh.
And then they went to DEF, and DEF is like, what is it, like 70% urea?
it's a lot of piss.
It's basically,
Wow.
and what's the number one ingredient in
and it
piss?
crystallizes
Urea,
too. It's nuts too. If it's left out in
which
the
is
open,
what piss does.
yeah, it turns to crystals.
Piss turns to crystals
Turns
if
to,
you
like-
fucking put it in an oven.
If you
That's wow. I did not know that.
Shane's experiments at home. It's like, I wonder what would happen.
I'm trying to become an alchemist.
Well,
I'd like
and
to make some gold here.
experimentation is part of
Yes.
the whole job.
Look, you have to be able to do experiments so you can observe the effects. I'm in the observation business.
that is quite the experiment that we're doing.
Well, you gotta.
Maybe we'll do a special on it.
Look,
What we can and can't do with piss
I mean,
and or cum.
there's a lot of things you can do with both.
Yeah.
I assume
Finger
so.
paint,
Yeah, you can-
uh,
That's true. you get that
you can do
sort of.
basting. You can baste things with
You
it.
can make pinatas.
Pinata, yeah. You,
Hey man,
look, when things dry like that, it becomes fucking
Yeah,
solidified.
you can use it as paper mache.
you can make a wonderful yellow off-white ink.
You can make wigs.
Wigs. From,
Why not make wigs?
Wigs from. Wow.
Stringy cum. Stringy,
Yeah, you just
cum.
let it dry. like
Thread it
that,
out.
and then you weave it together.
Boy.
What,
Oh,
Kevin?
boy.
This is not
What
weird.
can't you do with cum is the question.
Yeah, Kevin, what can't
Make-
you do with baby throat?
Make noodles.
I mean, you can make noodles, I
we're
guess.
talking
Call
about
it-
making
that's what they call
strands.
throwing rope, man.
Yeah,
Throwing
slinging
rope.
webs.
Spinning webs. Yay!
know?
Yay! I love talking about cum. We haven't talked about cum in so long.
It's been a while.
It's been
and
a
that
minute
was a
since
pretty
we've
good
actually
fucking
started
conversation about
conversation.
cum.
Sources say that is what Spider-Man shoots out of his his
He
hands.
did that in The Boys. The guy that had the web blaster from his
Yeah,
ass.
that guy was fucking crazy.
He wanted. Wasn't that his sexual fetish too? Is to have a dick rammed up that or something like that?
I don't remember that.
I
think
only
that's
I
saw
wasn't that
it.
into it.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my god, The Boys was amazing.
I
No,
only
the boy,
saw-
I like the show. I wasn't that into that scene.
She
so-
was fucking gross.
I only saw up to season 3, but I've read a bunch of the comic, and the comic's way more fucked up than
Yes.
the show is.
But-
Yeah.
but
Have
the
you
sh-
done Invincible at all? Either of you guys?
A little
couldn't
bit.
get into
I
it.
fucking love it.
It's
dude.
good.
It's great.
It's good, but I haven't
guess,
gotten that
it's
far
Graphic
into it.
as
Aaron Paul left.
Yeah, he's not going to be in the next
quit.
season. Well, he didn't like
Oh.
he made up some bullshit excuse like, oh, I didn't like how deep I was getting into the character of this guy
No,
who murdered his family.
Aaron
Later
Paul's-
on, I ended up hearing from, or I didn't hear directly from him, but I read something that he was just saying that like he just didn't like it. He didn't like how he sounded.
Oh yeah,
or
his
any of
character was annoying as fuck.
Yeah, he
dude.
didn't
I
like
couldn't
any
stand
of
all
it.
the yelling and shit.
Aaron
like that.
Paul
Dude, get
is
it
one
up.
of those wokey weirdos too. So I mean,
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, there's a ton of good actors in it. I mean, Seth Rogen plays Aaron. No, is it Paul? No,
I don't
not
know.
Paul. But he plays an alien.
Well, Seth Rogen, wasn't he one of the
He's a
reasons it fucking got on the air?
What, Invincible?
Yeah, I believe
probably.
so. I
Yeah,
think
Well, it
it
was a
was.
huge.
it was the same
comic
reason the
book.
boys got on the air with Seth
Yeah,
Rogen.
I
I mean,
think
the
he
guy
was a
likes
big-
some cool shit.
Yeah.
I will say though, Invincible is far more graphic.
Yeah, and he ruined Preacher though when he got Preacher on
I
there.
didn't.
I didn't know
I
what
didn't
was
watch
Preacher.
Preacher was based on a comic book written by the same guy that wrote the Boys comic book, and
Oh,
guy's name is Garth Ennis. Great, one of my favorite
Oh,
comic
pull that
writers. But Seth Rogen helped get Preacher on the air, which is one of Garth Ennis's comics. Amazing
Is it
comic.
animated or is it?
No,
live
it's
action?
live action, and they fucked that story
Creatures
up.
who have died. I have one for you.
There it is. That's the show right there.
Why does this guy
Oh,
have
I've
asshole
seen that.
face?
Yeah.
Oh, he
I've- no, he's
blew
got
his
a
face
bubble.
off with a shotgun.
Got a
Dude,
They
there was a
call
kid
him
that
Arse
did,
face.
bubble
there's-
for his
yeah.
face.
there was a kid that did that, right?
Pull that up.
He was gonna commit suicide, had a shotgun, went out into his fucking.
Now look up Preacher the comic,
Went out into
so you can
his.
see these characters that
He
way.
went out into his driveway and was gonna shoot himself. Shot himself. Police came there. EMS saw him.
There we
Immediately
go.
said he's dead. Right.
Yeah. There's
Went up-
Preacher the comic. The comic is so much better. Like they fucked the show up big time.
Went up to the dude and he's still fucking breathing.
Oh yeah.
He blew off the entire front side of his face, everything,
Yeah.
jaw, nose, eyes, everything, and like took like part of one of his ears.
Well, that's a bad day.
And weirdly enough, after it, he's like, "I'm glad I'm alive." I'm like, "I'd be not."
Yeah, no shit.
Well, that's what they say. Even the bridge jumpers and
just
shit
don't
like
get
that. They say that
That
the
everyone
last
comes
second
back.
they changed their mind. They're like, I didn't want to do this.
Well, look, I mean, if I blew my eyes out, my nose, couldn't smell anything, couldn't taste anything because my tongue's half gone.
What's the old saying? I have no mouth, but I must scream. You know
No.
what I'm talking about.
Never heard of that saying at
No.
all. Let's
You've
make one
never
up
heard
though.
it? No, it's
Hey, I've got one.
I
Remember
think it's
when
an old
you're
story or
yelling
something.
and then you have to not yell? Is
Because
that a
you're
saying?
shotgun pull
Yeah.
your teeth out.
Is that a saying? I don't know what you're saying.
An old face
You've
is a
never
young
heard
face.
that old fucking story. It's I have no mouth, but
No.
I must scream.
No.
No,
Carry on though. I want to hear more.
I would
about
like
it.
to hear all about this, actually.
I have
It
no
was
eyes,
like
but
an
I
old-
die to see.
Yeah.
I have no ears,
it was
but I
like an
yearn
old,
to hear.
It was an old like short story from way back in the day before
I
either
have
of
no
us were
legs.
alive.
I have
I think
no
it was
legs.
written by like God, what was it? I think his name's Harlan Ellison.
It
It's
was
the guy
written by Helen Keller?
No, it's the guy that James Cameron stole the Terminator from.
my
Oh, the
God.
black guy?
Kevin, you were.
No, he's a white
like
guy.
Oh, wait, no,
just
there was a
saying.
black lady.
You were a breadth of information.
look
dude.
her up.
It's
Look-
fucking,
look
I'm
up-
looking up Kevin's first, dude. That was Harlan Ellison or whatever.
Harlan Ellison. He's a writer.
There's, if you look up, there's this black lady that thinks she wrote Terminator, The Matrix, and like 3 other things.
There he is. That's Harlan Ellison.
Tried
Now, what
suing
was the
people.
story you were talking about? Short stories about.
Oh,
Nobody knows.
I think it was called. Yeah. I have no mouth, but I must scream. See, it's right there. Yeah, I have no mouth and I must scream. Yeah, that's yeah. That was it.
I don't think it's
where,
real.
Where the fuck does this come from, Kevin?
He was a writer.
I know, but the recesses of your mind are fucking insane, dude.
oh.
Yeah, you can't plug in a fucking
'Cause
cable.
it's because
It's insane to me. I can remember something that's so obscure nobody will remember it, but I don't know how to plug in a cable, so I made a loop with it. It's a necklace now.
I fucking read a lot, dude.
That's yeah.
it's
that's
not about
wild,
how
man.
to plug in cables.
It's a warning about the
apparently.
misuse of technology as an allegorical reflection of Cold War anxieties.
And he actually
Jesus, dude.
wrote a story that short story that James Cameron stole the idea for Terminator from. Harlan Ellison actually came up with Terminator,
I was gonna say, maybe
and he
that's
got
not-
sued by Harlan Ellison. That's why when you watch Terminator 1 and 2 in the credits it says based on an idea from Harlan Ellison because
Well, I was
James
gonna say
Cameron
that's-
tried to just steal it.
To me, that's not. Is it stealing? I mean, did he take it word for word?
Oh, he took. It's not word for word, but you can tell if you read the story and then watch Terminator, you can see
Well,
that
look,
he definitely stole the idea.
If you could look up there's a chick that fucking says that
James Cameron's known
that
for
James
stealing
James
things.
Cameron stole Terminator and stole the Matrix, and then the Wachowskis or what?
The Wachowskis did steal the Matrix.
Stole the
Yes.
Matrix from
Yes.
her. She's trying to sue and all that shit.
Yeah, that was
It's this
a
black
while
lady.
back ago. Yeah.
What am I looking up here? Jesus Christ. I've got 15 things we pre-showed. I haven't pulled up
understand
one of
that.
them, for fuck's sake, dude.
So
fine.
Well,
but
you could look
What,
up.
what am I looking up?
Okay, you
Look
look
up-
up James Cameron stealing Terminator from Harlan
no, yeah,
Ellison.
but no, that's not what we were gonna look up. We were gonna look
Okay.
up the lady.
The one.
She's insane.
Well, no. I thought the person that the Wachowski stole the Matrix from, the first Matrix, not the second or third. That's why when you watch the second and third, they're very different from the first. The writing and everything
Claims
is
she
very
wrote
different.
the Matrix and the Terminator because
Now the
that'll narrow it
Terminator,
down.
Sophia
no,
Stewart.
like
That'll narrow
she's-
it down. I don't know that that's
Sophia
her. I don't
Stewart.
think that's her.
All right.
No, she's full of shit about
Go-
the Terminator.
go
That was
back
definitely
up.
Harlan Ellison.
Go back up and then
Just tell me what to
Claims-
fucking
claims
search.
she
I don't
wrote
need
the-
you to give me directions
no,
of where to go
God
with the
damn
fucking
it.
keys.
Fucking keep that.
So okay, now I never
Refresh that
Okay,
real quick.
I never heard of this
Refresh.
lady. What
Go
I
up and
heard,
refresh.
I never heard of this
The
lady.
refresh button,
From what I heard,
and then add in and the Terminator because it'll narrow it down
It
to this
says
one
it right
fucking
there
lady.
in
I know. I've already got it pulled
overview.
up, but you won't let me.
it says it right there
Oh,
in the
don't say it.
overview.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was fucking
didn't see that
saying.
part.
Jesus
I
Christ,
didn't
dude.
see the part that.
Fucking open your eyes and look, dude.
This,
oh my
this,
God.
This lady, if you can find any video, she's crazy.
Well, I'd like to, but I have to fucking go up and click this and type. Can I finish this shit?
I don't know. What are you doing?
It won't let me exit out of that. I can't click anything.
Yeah, you can.
There we go.
You just have to click it. Yeah, she's insane.
Sophia Stewart. There's a 13 one. There's a 17 one. There's a 3-minute one. No, that's fucking terrible.
Let's
All
see.
right,
Does she have anything? Yeah.
So when you go to court, and when I
So-
went to court, I was suing for money and damages.
I've never heard of this lady.
I didn't
Yeah,
have to,
The
she's
story
nuts.
I
was the
heard
owner of
about
the
what
Matrix and
happened with
Terminator.
the Matrix.
All I had to do
I'll
was
wait
put
till
in
it's
96 pieces of evidence to claim the money. They adapted my Third Eye Matrix and Terminator
look at
book
the
and
cleavage.
with the script with the same
that's
name.
dumb.
If I show a
into
lot of
these
tits,
movies and films,
terrible
people are
wig,
gonna
that
believe
you're
me.
enjoying.
What the Matrix represents
I know,
for
it-
some people, because you mentioned it, and we're going to
It's a
definitely
wig
open
made
that
of
When did she
conversation
write this
up,
book? I'm curious.
is
She
like the
believes that
idea of
she
wokeness,
wrote this
being
stuff.
woke.
When was it?
In her book, she said.
And
I think
it
she
does
said
seem
like-
that there is
I
a
don't remember what it was.
wokeness about yourself. The Third Eye was the book that was at the heart of this conversation.
When did
It was
this
something
book
that you
come
wrote
out?
that
but she
is
believes
now
she wrote that.
All right.
seen
The
as
Matrix,
something
the
that was
Terminator,
taken for
and I think there was
from,
another one.
Well, no, she
the
said it's
Terminator
all in
and the
this one
Matrix
book.
took something
Yeah.
out
She
of,
wrote.
out of that.
That's what I'm
particular
saying.
book.
I
When
don't know
did
what it
this
was.
book come out?
What
Well, we
happened?
can
She
look it
says it's
up.
called like
That's
the
not
Third
correct
Eye
what you're
something.
saying. Let me correct you. So
All right, we're just talking over this.
All right,
bullshit.
yeah.
what's the
So,
point of this, dude?
so
We're just
basically,
gonna fucking talk
okay,
over it. We're just
okay.
gonna talk over it.
So
dude.
what I'm okay. So let me
stutter
As
over
you're
it.
doing
Look,
it
We're
the
gonna
same way.
stutter over it. Is that
No,
what
We're
we're
doing
gonna
the
do?
same exact
Look,
thing.
the story I heard about the first Matrix script was that it was actually stolen. So basically, this younger kid, this like high school age kid, sent the script in to an agent. The agent ended up being the Wachowskis' agent, and they gave the script. This agent gave the script to the Wachowskis, and then they developed the Matrix. And
Yeah, I
fucked
heard
this
that
kid
one
over.
too.
So I don't know how true that is. That's just the story I heard.
So her book was produced and published on May 1st, 1981.
81.
1981.
So the first Terminator came out, I think, 84.
Yeah, the first Terminator came out early 80s.
I think it was 84.
But I think he adapted that from something else.
Yeah,
forget what it
he
was.
stole it from Harlan Ellison.
No, I know, but he claims he adapted it from something else.
I
It was
know.
other than that.
Yeah,
Well,
the only
I
thing
just
can
don't
see
remember
on
what it
that
was.
is I
No,
can
he
see the,
claimed it was an
Sophia
original
Stewart one.
idea originally. The Terminator, he said it was his idea. That's why Harlan Ellison sued him, because it was so similar to his short story.
So I guess the overview for her book was action takes place immediately after the last two action films. Oh, this is for Matrix 4 is what she's saying. Yeah, she's trying to write the Matrix 4, which would be the Matrix 5. So, yeah.
What a terrible tangent, you guys.
Well, no, okay, so
There's nothing about a boy having his.
okay, like I said, that's the story I always heard. I don't I have
Who's
not
is it
delved
your
in-
uncle telling you when he comes to
No,
your room
no,
tonight?
it's just
He's
that's the
"You
story
should
that
know this
every-
before we get started.
That's what he
story I
learned as
always
his mom
heard.
looked at her, him and said,
You
"This
said
is a sex scene."
You yourself said you heard that story.
No, I heard
Yeah.
rumblings of it
right.
on like YouTube.
Okay, so I never did any research into it. So this lady though, people are calling her the mother of the Matrix, and so what the fuck was her book even about?
Well, that's what I'm trying to look up. I'm trying to look up an overview of what her book was.
Okay.
But I'm not. Let's see. Okay.
So
Amazon has an overview. Let's see what that says.
So she said, she claimed she submitted
Amazon was a story about her.
45-page manuscript titled "The Third Eye" to a magazine advertisement in 1986. Okay, so that's 2 years after the Terminator already came out.
Yeah, so this is saying Stewart's epic story created two of Hollywood's biggest franchises, The Matrix and Terminator movies series and trilogy.
Well, that's
Which doesn't mean anything because it doesn't tell me an overview of the goddamn fucking book.
so.
Why can't I find an overview?
So and the dates don't add up.
Oh, plot summary.
I mean, the dates don't add up with the Terminator, because the Terminator came out 2 years before this manuscript. Allegedly, this manuscript that she claimed to have written.
Right.
Wait, I found a website called Black Facts.
Oh, pull it up, dude.
This is
Let's get that one going for sure.
I'm
kidding. We're not pulling up black facts on this show.
Why not?
'Cause we're not racists.
Type in Sophia Stewart book The Third Eye overview, and it should bring up that Black Facts. I don't know why it's not pulling up on here, but if you go down, Sophia Stewart, you got to write her name correctly. The Third Eye.
The Third Eye, yeah.
Overview. Let's see if that pulls it up. So go down. Yeah, see, that's not going to...
That's all it
I
says
understand
there.
that.
Yeah.
You'll have to go down until you find... There's going to be one that says Black Facts. Let's see. Is that it?
Mm-hmm. No.
No, that's Substack.
Black catalog.
I guess... Oh, it should be right under this. Right there. Blackfacts.com. Let's see if this says anything.
You haven't even looked. I swear to God, if
It
we're looking
wouldn't
at
show up.
If Barry Wood
It
shows
wouldn't-
up,
dude, that'd
well
be
played.
fucking-
Oh, yeah, no shit.
That'd
Well
be
played.
That'd be hilarious. Okay, so this is the actual fucking book.
It-
I don't
it
want the
is.
book. I
Yeah,
just want the fucking.
Yeah, no shit.
All right, well, let's
200
start reading, guys.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah,
Kevin,
damn it.
put on your
Page one,
voice.
page 2, and we're off.
See, like on the front it says the mother of the Matrix. Like,
Well, she's really claiming it, dude.
no shit.
But the thing is, how many stories in Hollywood have been just stolen?
Well,
Like,
a
you
lot.
Know, I mean,
a
it's
lot.
tons.
Yeah, so many.
On top of it, you've got things like, we'll just go back and take an author that hasn't been around for a long time, like, I don't know, Shakespeare, who might not have actually been a person.
What?
Yeah,
Let's not get into it, please. For fuck's sake, no.
Here we
no,
go.
we're not going. Oh my God, this is.
Look at this, though.
is the
It's saying
fucking-
she's a child prodigy and a prolific writer, but she's only written this one thing.
Yeah. Poet.
A prolific writer is someone like Stephen King, who has written 1 billion books.
Well, she wrote
Like,
this about herself, dude.
So how the fuck is this?
She's brilliant.
We don't even know what it's about.
She just throws a lot of words on a piece of paper. It's just that's my idea.
The whole thing just keeps saying like, "Oh, she's she created." Look,
I wrote it. I'm the best.
Terminator and fucking. There's nothing
Can
about
we
the actual
nip
book.
this one in the bud, please. This is terrible.
So Shakespeare was actually likely
Oh my god.
Sir Francis Bacon.
Oh boy.
Oh man. Oh, this
Well,
is gonna be a fucking fucking
no, the
rabbit hole.
Actual Shakespeare, the guy that has been fucking, tossed out there as the author.
William Shakespeare.
No, his actual name was Shakespeare or Shakespeare.
Well,
something
I mean,
like that.
People do use pen names.
Well, the guy was actually just an actor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the thought was that Francis Bacon actually, because of where he was located when these stories came out,
Still go.
yeah, where he was at when the stories came out, that it was likely him that wrote them. which is kind of fucking crazy because he was also out riding a ship everywhere. Jesus Christ, dude.
So, I mean, is there any evidence?
There's
that
actually
this is
quite a bit of evidence.
On the internet, yeah.
Yeah,
on the internet.
Yeah.
Well, where else are you going to find it?
Well,
You're going to find it in a book? Who reads those? Fucking dumb.
They've all been burned.
Not all of them.
this guy.
There's a few books.
I read the ones that weren't burned.
You read, yeah.
Again, you are a
but no,
breadth
like-
of vivid information, Kevin. It's just
Who could probably not replace a fucking headlight?
No, actually.
How do
I've
you
done
plug
that
this
before.
in? He's all fucking got it plugged into the radio.
I've actually
it's
replaced
up
the
his
headlight
ass.
before.
Kevin, stop. Not everything has to go up
I
there.
have actually done that once before.
Yeah, did it work?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
I used YouTube video.
To plug in a headlight.
Yeah, sometimes you need to.
I didn't-
My
I'm
Mini,
not-
I had to. I didn't know what the fuck I was
The
doing with that
Minis are
thing.
weird.
I don't know
Ridiculous.
shit about cars. I can change the oil and change a fucking tire. That's about it. So yeah, I had to use a YouTube video.
I've seen a lot of videos of people that have changed tires, and I'm guessing you might have been one of those people. Have you ever had
I
a
can
tire
change the
fly
tire.
off on you while
No,
driving down the road?
no, I've had a
happened to us,
flat
dude.
that
Yeah,
I've had
that
to
was weird.
change. Yeah, I've done that before.
I'm just saying, like, we had a conversation before you got here. We were like, yeah, he's smart. He has all this information about shit, and then can't plug in a fucking microphone. It was just so fucking.
It's fascinating how well your
opposite.
mind works, but when it comes to like mechanical things,
Oh yeah, I'm totally.
yeah, you have a
like,
hiccup with it.
Oh
You're
no,
right.
no,
It's
I'm
bizarre.
retarded when it
Yeah,
comes to
yeah.
that
you
shit.
are
Yeah.
you are like
I'm glad you said it at the same
Yeah,
time I
no.
did, because I was like,
incredibly smart person,
But I'm terrible
mechanically
when I'm
inclined.
not
Yeah,
mechanically
it's-
inclined at all.
It's interesting how
Yeah.
that works.
Yeah,
typically,
It's like with like
high function autism. Is
like
what it is.
math. I cannot.
Math?
I'm terrible at math.
Oh,
awful,
Terrible at math.
Awful.
Math, yeah.
I am awful with it.
been
But
up for like 7 days straight, seeing fucking monsters.
yeah. Shadow people.
Skin still burns. There's bugs everywhere.
Better put some meth on it.
I was told this was the cure.
Yeah. I'll just rub it on my teeth for an hour.
Yeah.
No, that was an interesting conversation because we were like, yeah, it is fucking weird. It's almost like when we were trying to tell you to do something like mechanically or just whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's like talking to somebody that's never seen that in their life. And you're like, that's an everyday item.
Yeah. Well, it's not every
Versus-
day for me.
versus if we go, hey, remember this character? No. His motivation was this and this, and then you're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? I just asked about, like, remember when the character handed that thing to? Well, yeah, but you got to go back fucking 6 chapters into the fucking,
That's
into
what
the
I mean.
woods
Yeah.
when
It's
they were
like
in
a
the
steel
woods.
trap, but it's like
Yeah, he catches himself in it.
hand him a
the thing.
tape measure. He's like, what the fuck is this thing?
Oh,
What
yeah.
am I supposed
Like,
to do with that?
Yeah. That's the
Why
thing,
does
like,
this thing come out?
If I don't have an interest in it, it just does not retain.
Yeah.
Like if I'm
I
interested in
get
it, it's locked in for life.
Yeah,
You know,
I get it. There's certain
yeah.
things, like when we were talking about the gun stuff last week, I was like fucking boom,
Yeah.
straight in.
Yeah, that's your MO, dude. You-
Oh, for sure.
Numbers and guns. That's Shane for sure. All about numbers and guns.
decent with numbers, better with guns.
Yeah.
I like guns.
Yeah, I'm awful with numbers.
I am
Calculator is my
completely
best friend.
inclined on anything, dude. I can't retain shit.
Yeah.
My mind is gone. I can't even remember what I said like 5 seconds ago. Sometimes it's like, what were we talking about? I can't even get the fucking
That
word out.
goldfish brain.
It fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah, no, I get it. You go from one
I'm
side of the
terrible
room.
with dates. I'm terrible with it's all gone. I drank it all away.
Well, hey, I will say this though: the older I get,
Some of it was
the
good, some was
worse
bad.
my ability to retain gets. That's
Well, of
for
course.
damn
I think
sure.
that's just everybody
Yeah.
in general. I obviously there's some people that are better at it and some people that are worse
Yeah,
at it.
yeah.
Like I've looked at like with my family, like you go, oh, you don't, that's something you don't care about. That's why the thing that you would think that you should care about because the rest of the family does. You know what I mean? Like that type of thing.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
no interest in it whatsoever. You're like, yeah, but that was like, it's for everybody, like it's weird.
It was an odd sentence, but
No,
It
I
was
get
an
what
odd
you're. I
sentence.
get what you're saying. Yeah, because
not-
I don't.
no.
I didn't follow that at all.
Well, yeah, because the sentence was longer than 5
Well,
seconds.
it never had a period at the end of it. It was just
Yeah.
It never.
It's
it
what
didn't
they would
complete, but
call
it was-
a run-on
Yeah,
sentence.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
A lot of,
I was trying, No, I don't think that fit there at
Well,
all.
she liked it.
I will.
It's What else did we have for this
So
episode?
we had a ton of shit that we're all talking about Shakespeare and fucking Matrix, dude.
We never found out what the fuck that book was
Who
about.
fucking cares?
I know
dude?
that actually irritates me.
Yeah,
You can find the overview for almost any book
not this one.
Yeah, well,
ever
Yeah.
in the history.
That's probably why she was able to pursue it so well, because there was no definitive thing.
Yeah.
Because her
to prove
book's
it.
supposed to be 45 fucking pages, and it's
yeah.
225 pages of her going, I'm the best, I wrote this, I wrote that.
Yeah, that's all it is.
I built Trump Palace. You're like, wait, what? That's not, he doesn't even have a palace.
We were talking about forgetful things, and I brought that up earlier with you guys. Was the whole Charlie Kirk thing? How that's came and remember that one guy that we showed up on the show, and he said,
Which one?
Within the next 5 days, the world's going to change.
Oh, yeah, that was Sam Hyde.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is going to change
yeah.
change what we know, reality.
Well, he said-
and it hadn't done shit. Dude.
He said 2 weeks.
and in 2 weeks, nothing happened.
No.
Well, I mean,
It did nothing.
Yes
guys.
and no.
I mean,
What's
I was
changed?
gonna
There
say
was a
that
lot of things
similar
that
thing,
did
yeah.
happen after that. There
What
were.
massive change has happened to the world because of Charlie Kirk?
I think a lot of people aren't doing fucking those anymore. They're not going and talking to college kids.
Well,
So
Steven
there's
Crowder
other people.
is.
Actually, no. There are
There are
a couple.
few.
Steven Crowder being one of them.
Cam Higbee.
that
there-
one chick.
There's
I
a
can't
couple of
remember
them.
her name.
Chick.
She's from
Canada.
Charlie Kirk's
Oh.
group. She does fairs
sure.
and
Well, I
Candace
know
Owens?
Megan Kelly's been doing colleges too. Some others.
well,
but
you brought up Candace Owens.
Yeah.
That thing we were talking
Candace
about.
Owens
the crazy
is
thing with
fucking-
her.
oh yeah, she's gone on another.
Apparently the French are trying to
thing.
kill her.
Apparently,
Well,
yeah.
because she keeps saying that Macron's wife, who clearly is a pedophile, or alleged pedophile, I have to say it that way, but that chick definitely is, if it is a chick, because she met him when he was 16.
I think that's what.
Well,
And
we're
she
talking
was
about Macron's
38.
wife?
Yeah, she was 38.
She was like his teacher. I
yeah,
think, right?
and
yeah.
they started dating almost immediately.
He's like a grave robber. Is that what he's?
Oh, no. She's the cradle robber.
Well, yeah. How else?
He's
do you
the
get,
Dragon Slayer.
How else do you
Yes.
get your adrenochrome? But going to the source.
That's bizarre.
But yeah, and so now that one of the rumors over the years was that no, Macron's wife is actually just a man.
Yeah.
Because
And Candace Owens did like an entire series.
yeah,
of
she
YouTube
did
That's what this
episode
is
after
saying. She
episode.
said she
Yeah.
had to stop her show and wouldn't go on air this week because she had to. She believes the French president Emmanuel Macron tried to plan her murder.
Yeah.
Well, she says she has evidence of like 2 separate people that have
That's-
ties
yeah.
to them.
That's the claim.
And has ties to potentially Mossad and all this other
Yeah.
shit.
And
fucking
like
crazy,
some
dude.
French
She's crazy
Foreign
as
Legion
fuck,
people.
but I guarantee
yeah.
she's probably great in bed. Probably great.
Well, yeah, she was Miss USA.
Was she?
Was she?
I don't remember that.
She.
I didn't know she
no,
was-
she was a
That-
contestant for one of the Miss USA.
No,
or
I
Miss
don't think
World
that was.
pageants.
She
That
was?
was.
Yes, she was.
I thought that was
Look that
Charlie
up.
Kirk's wife.
Charlie
yeah,
Kirk's wife
Charlie
definitely
Kirk's wife,
was.
Yeah.
Candace Owens, was also
Really?
a beauty pageant.
I didn't know that.
Or whatever you want to call it. A couple other. I think the chick that's actually Trump's spokesperson,
Oh, you mean the press secretary?
press secretary.
God, now I'm drawing. a blank.
Levitt.
What is it? Levitt.
Yeah,
Caroline Levitt. Yeah,
Caroline
yeah.
Levitt was also a beauty pageant contestant.
Really?
Yep.
Holy shit! I didn't know
All
that.
of these folks that are, these beautiful women were actually Trump pageant
Wow.
performers.
Interesting.
No, there is no public record of Candace
bullshit.
Owens
That's
being a
been scrubbed.
pageant contestant.
That's been scrubbed.
Her
That's
pre-political
obviously been
career,
scrubbed.
including attending the University of Rhode Island to study journalism,
Nope. False. I saw it
interning
with
at
my own
Vogue
eyes.
magazine, and working on film production, or working with a film production
Well, and
company.
do you remember back in the
She
day?
dropped out of college junior year due to issues with her student loans, and after leaving college, she interned in Vogue.
Do you remember back in the day when she tried to make that website where like it was like they would the whole idea was to basically dox online bullies and shit or something
I
like
don't
that
remember
she
that
did?
at all.
Yeah, it was when she was
That's fucked up.
It was before she got into like the right
I don't like the
political
idea of
side
doxing
and
anyone
shit.
for anything.
No, yeah, she tried to like make a website about this, and it like pissed all these people, everybody off, And
As it should.
I don't know if it actually went anywhere, but I remember that's the first time I ever saw her.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if she's kind of like a really, really high-end troll.
I don't.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I get what.
or
yeah.
is she somebody that believes everything she says? Because she says a lot of crazy shit.
She says a lot of crazy
I think
shit.
whatever to get clicks, for sure.
I mean, I
don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised.
She could be that crazy.
She could be.
Yeah.
I mean,
just see
It
this.
could be
They're
postpartum depression.
saying that Charlie Kirk's wife
Maybe.
could be 8 weeks pregnant.
Well, that would be weird.
How fucking wild is that?
It's Trump's.
Or they're saying JD Vance.
It just comes out with like that weird haircut.
Sparks storm around Charlie and Kirk. And JD. What the fuck, dude? So I'm sorry I brought that up, but man,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying earlier. Was the Charlie Kirk thing came and went because really nothing's really come of it. Like, what do we know about the shooter? Nothing.
I
Well,
haven't
we
heard
found out
anything
some
new.
Oh no, that wasn't even on him. That was actually on Crooks.
Yeah.
The new stuff.
Yeah,
we found
the new
out
stuff about Crooks. Yeah,
All of a
he
sudden he's-
did have an online presence.
Yes,
like
and
crazy.
and he was like mainly in like what furry stuff
Yes.
and all that
Furry
shit.
anime porn.
Something about these fucking
Yeah.
furries that they're just violent motherfuckers. Man.
I think that's
It's
a
an animal
narrative.
instinct.
It's a
Yeah,
narrative.
yeah,
is what
yeah.
they're. I mean, if they Googled it once or twice, they automatically assume that person. You're a furry.
Well,
if you've
no,
ever
I
seen
mean-
it on the
but I
internet,
mean,
dude.
this guy. There was
not
like
true.
no. There's
the way that they fucking
there's
Whatever they could
evidence
make to
about
fit a
this guy
narrative.
being actually pretty involved in.
yeah,
the-
because if you look at the shooter of Charlie Kirk, way into it.
yeah. I mean,
All
he
right,
had his
but
gay boyfriend
Will
that
you
was
take a
into
look
it,
at
too.
the shooter for at the Trump one? What was his name?
Crooks.
Crooks.
The guy we
Yeah.
just talked about.
Yeah. Again.
It was literally 5 seconds
It's out,
ago.
yeah.
Yeah, well, just recently they came out with all this stuff that they tracked down and found a bunch of his like online handles and stuff.
Right.
And it was all.
they
Fuck,
were-
what was
What
the
they're also
website
saying that
it
he
was on?
did a BlackRock commercial too, though.
He did.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
in BlackRock.
BlackRock commercial. Yeah.
He was also involved heavily in like a shooting with military guys and
But
stuff.
they also said when they
Yeah.
searched his house, it was completely
It
barren
was
except for silverware. Or
professionally
something like
scrubbed is
Professionally
what
scrubbed,
they
yeah.
said.
Like even like the silverware was gone.
Right.
and shit.
There was no, yeah, he had no silverware. He had no, nothing that would indicate any online presence whatsoever at the house.
He had reached out and had connections with overseas
Yeah.
via text or via
That
email.
was
Apparently with-
possible.
yeah.
The money exchange and shit
See,
like
all
that.
that stuff that happened at the time when we first heard about it, but then afterwards, nothing.
No.
Until now.
Well, see, and the
part
thing
of it
is,
because Tucker just came out with that fucking.
Exactly.
yeah. So
It
the
took
thing is
reporters
that
to look that shit
so
up.
they went into his they found his online history, or at least a bunch of it, and turns out at one point he was a Trump supporter. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
at
that's
one
what I heard.
point
At
he
18,
fucking
he changed his mind or
Yeah,
something like
he went
Probably got a hot
totally
dude.
hardcore left at
Yeah,
some point.
hot chick
and
or trans person.
Yeah, I was
Or-
gonna say
Yeah.
he got trapped.
All it does is
Yeah.
it takes one warm hole and you've changed your mind, dude.
And-
Especially at that age.
Yeah, and he went hard like Trump hate, and
Yeah.
and of course it led to what finally ended up happening. But
Yeah.
now we don't know exactly all the
That
details.
went away
but
so fucking fast.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
dude. And even Trump now is like, well, I don't see the point of pursuing this any further.
Like, why not? You want to find out? Did he have connections to people
Because
that
Trump
are?
already knew. I mean, the other allegation is still.
someone was
Oh, that
obviously
it was fake.
Yeah.
well, someone
It's like
obviously.
someone died.
Yeah.
So he either fell into some online bubble and got radicalized, or someone
In the
groomed
CIA
him.
or FBI. I mean, look, he did have that one phone that kept fucking going from his house to just right outside an FBI office.
Yeah,
I mean, that's pretty fucking
it
weird.
is pretty fucking weird.
Don't
yeah.
you think? And why can't we get the guy that fucking did all the metadata for all the Epstein Island shit? Do the metadata on that. I want to find out who the fuck that phone was. If that
agree.
was somebody
I
in the
agree.
government, then this is
he was definitely
What does it do?
groomed.
What changes?
nothing but
Just
because
to know it would be-
everybody up so high is fucking so protected. It's the
Yeah, and
reason
they
we
will
don't
be. They'll continue to be.
It's the
There's
reason we don't
nothing gonna
see
change.
anything from the Epstein list.
Yep.
The thing that
It's already been
we've-
redacted.
We've been saying for years. We need to fucking find out what the fuck is in there.
Yeah.
I don't care whose side is in there.
Well,
I
and
want
now
everyone fucking.
Well, and now,
destroyed in there.
last I heard, Trump is actually trying to get the Epstein files released.
Yeah, we were
least
going to
that's what
brush
he's
up on that a
claiming.
little
Well,
bit.
yeah, because he's already gone
'Cause
through
it's
it
also-
with a pen.
He said,
Yeah.
"I'll sign it when it comes across my desk."
But it's also looking like, because I think that's also because of the fact that there's been more Democrats that have been called out
Well,
and
not
found
just that.
involved.
When you look at the vote in the House was like what was it 447 to 1
Yeah.
to release it?
Yeah.
And the one guy was like, well, you know,
I could be in there. I don't want my name to be exposed.
His actual answer was not terrible. His actual answer was, look, the way it is written up right now, I don't want to vote for it. I don't want to vote yes for it because you're going to take the victims' IDs and put those out there too.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know, these people were underage when this happened.
One of them's already committed suicide.
Yeah. After she'd already been like hit by a car and all this other shit.
A bunch of stuff.
You know,
It was
there's a lot
already
of hit
public for years.
Well, I was going
about
to say there's a
everything.
lot of hit by a car when you're somebody that knows a lot of shit.
Yeah, no shit.
You know,
These things happen.
Or if you figure out how to use 0-point energy or put water
Yeah.
as your fuel for your fucking
Yeah.
vehicle. If you figure
Suddenly
any
you
of
end
those
up
things-
suddenly you end up shooting yourself several times in the back of the
Yeah.
head.
strangely
I
enough,
saw a video guy actually do that at a gas station. Shot himself in the head once, didn't kill himself, and did it again.
well,
It was fucking nuts.
That's persistence.
He killed the person behind the register, came in and killed them,
And then shot
and
himself.
then took the gun. It's a revolver. I don't know what model, but took one shot looking at his buddy, and didn't happen. Didn't kill him. He said, "I'll do it again." It was fucking nuts.
Well, that would be like the only scenario. The scenarios that seem to happen though in real life, like the outside of
perfectly,
that,
yeah.
they're in the back of the head where
Yeah.
an angle to your head you wouldn't
Right.
be possible
Like,
to
it's
do it with the
Well,
Well, I'm
gun.
just saying
execution style.
it's plausible, gentlemen. I'm saying it's plausible that people can commit suicide
Yeah,
with 2
but
gunshots
there's
to the
also
head.
there's also been ones that have done that and then also hung themselves and tied their hands behind
With
their
a
back.
shotgun blast.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
yeah. The
chest.
guy that was tied to
Yeah.
the tree. Yeah.
What's-
apparently killed himself.
Look at David Carradine. David Carradine,
Yeah.
he was fucking like
That's how pro goes out right there.
Well-
Carradine's death was awesome.
So the official story,
Humiliating, but awesome.
The official story was that he was jerking off and ended up hanging himself and dying from it.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
One of the problems with that, though, is his hands were tied behind his fucking back. His legs were tied up in such a way that his ankles were like up at his ass.
Wow.
And so, how do you fucking
Kinky.
hang yourself when you do this? And how do you actually jerk off,
Well, let's try it out.
Kevin?
You're gonna
Kevin,
need
you
a
go
partner.
first. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Obviously,
Somebody
the,
was there.
the prostitute bail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fucking lady boy.
Whatever
That's
it was.
probably like
Uh-huh.
it was like Thailand, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
that was likely. the
Very
scenario.
likely.
Pretty fucking
Well,
wild.
that's-
Yeah.
So
Oh.
yeah, the Charlie Kirk thing, I still think we're never going to get the real information
Probably
about it.
not.
And
No,
it really didn't go anywhere. There was a lot of conspiracies that came out right off the bat.
Yeah,
The
they
information
still-
they gave us was so wrong for so many measures of what the distances were, calibers were. I
Oh,
mean, they're
yeah.
still saying it's 30-06. Now they're
Yeah.
saying that's what I mean. It's
The 30-06 thing still is pretty tough to believe, with the
All of
fact
that.
that I've seen plenty of fucking shots from a 30-06 where it blasts through like animals.
yeah, we've covered that.
That are
we
much
covered
thicker.
the damage to that
Yeah.
caliber of that.
Oh, remember that
Magnitude would
fucking
do.
remember that fucking argument that one of his team or something said was like, oh well, it turned out he just had really strong bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
You
was
know?
ridiculous.
And
Yeah, but
it's
you
like, well,
believed
it's a
it.
30-06. No, I didn't say I believed
We had
it.
a big argument
I
about
Yeah,
it.
we did.
I didn't say I believed it.
Here we go
You
again.
said the professional said it.
No, I said.
You said you didn't know enough about it to
I,
make
right.
an educated.
I never actually said I believed it. I said,
said-
that information was
said, "But I
presented.
like
Well,
this
didn't you guys
fence.
bring someone up the other day that had the guy that actually like plugged his throat up or something like that?
Yeah, that guy. That
What
was
was
the head
that?
of security.
What did we have? We
Yeah.
were supposed to talk about
So
that, weren't
if
we?
you go to the Instagram, it
Pretty
should
sure we had
be-
that. Yeah.
Is he the guy that was like he was in the van
He's
while they
the
were driving
bald
to the
guy.
yeah he was they were
bald
driving
guy
to the
that was sitting right
ambulance and
next
he
to
was
him.
holding it yeah
You-
Look over here.
Yeah, that's just Instagram. Just go to messages. 'Cause
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, no, you're
Usually it
just-
pulls right up.
No, not messages. So it'll be up here a little bit.
This over here.
Oh yeah,
Oh shit.
that almost worked.
there we go
You'll have to go up. It should be up here. It'll look like a message.
Yeah.
It'll be way up here apparently.
Yeah, we didn't cover it.
No. There it is.
This guy here.
that's
Yep.
it yeah
It's from Sean Ryan. You just pulled up
this
Sean
guy.
Ryan. You just pulled up Sean Ryan.
Yeah,
Go
go
back.
back. Yeah, click on the picture.
This?
No.
No.
Go back.
Yeah, back to the what you were on. Like, go back to that page that you were on.
There's no back button for this, guy.
Okay, go back to. Yeah.
Now you have to
Keep
go
going.
all the
You
way
gotta go
back
back.
up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know how to navigate this shit.
I don't know, man. You seem to go right to fucking Sean Ryan's page.
I clicked his face.
You gotta
we
click.
passed.
No,
Keep-
no, go up.
Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, I'm gonna, now I'm
Keep
deliberately gonna fuck
going.
up just to piss you guys off. You
Oh,
keep telling me how to
my
fucking do this shit.
You don't know how to do it. It's clear.
All right, I'm just gonna do this then.
Oh,
I'm just gonna scroll through and
he
look at this fun
posts shit
stuff,
all
huh?
the time. It could be anywhere in there. This was a while back ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
go
what
to the messages.
Is that what I want to do? Go to
Yeah.
messages? You
Yes,
guys-
that's
you
what you
look
want to
There's
do.
no
confused.
messages. I don't see any messages at all. What are we doing here, guys?
I don't know.
This is supposed to
Fucking
be
go
a live
up.
show, or not a live show.
Yeah, we're not a live show because if
Yet.
we were, we'd have a chat that was full of people going like, "Press this button."
Get your shit together. This is
You'd
ridiculous.
be like, oh man.
There it is.
All right, I'm gonna
Click
click
that.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what you should have clicked the first
That's
time.
what I fucking did.
You did not.
you
clicked
clicked
What
Sean
does it
Face
say?
of
Ryan.
Sean
This is
Ryan.
interesting, fascinating stuff. A made-up text. Let's see what it says.
You say it's made up.
Yes.
It comes directly from the fucking head of security.
Yeah.
Yeah, where does it say that?
It was on the fucking show.
So
Hello, Charlie.
it says, we received this message today from the student group FYSA. There's a student roof access pretty close to where CK will be set up at Utah Valley. The Sorensen Student Center has a couple of staircases that go up to the walkways on the roof. You want access to the roof, the guy says? I was told students have access above us. If this is true, it would be nice to either have it controlled access or allow one of my guys to be there as well if possible. I got you covered. Thank you, sir.
Which apparently did not happen.
So
Nothing-
what's the
no,
story
nothing
behind this? What are they referring to? This is now the green text is the security guy, right?
No,
No.
the security guy is the gray text.
Okay, so he's the
he's
green
responding to the other person. And so Chief Long is Charlie Kirk's, like, one of his head of security
Okay.
guys. And he's telling them that there is a roof access that students use that's pretty close to where Charlie Kirk's going to have his whole thing set up. His tent, and everything.
Actually, I think this is the head of security sending that message to the police.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's what
I thought it
looks
was the
like.
other way around.
I think I
Okay.
think it's actually him sending it to
Okay.
the police. So the
And-
police never fucking did what they were supposed to. On
Right.
this.
So basically, they left that roof access point completely unguarded. And
So that's what this is alleging is that this security guy asked the police.
Yeah, that's
say,
saying, hey,
there's access to there. Is there any way for us to have? No, the police is like, no, we got it covered.
yeah,
yeah, he says
That's
we got
what
it covered.
Which
And
clearly
nobody
did
covered
not
it.
happen.
Yeah.
I see.
One of the other weird things about the whole Charlie Kirk murder is that literally, like, right before this, and this leads to the whole conspiracy theory from Mossad and Israel, blah blah blah, is that
Which I personally do not believe.
well, there's some weird shit. Like a couple days before it, things spiked in Google searches, right? So they took Charlie from the university to a hospital that was like an hour away. They didn't need to. There was a hospital much fucking closer, like
Is
10
that
minutes
really?
away.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah, I
know
remember
that.
hearing about that too because
Right?
it had something to do with
I don't know
they
why.
couldn't control the environment at this hospital.
It
They
didn't
wanted-
make any
yeah,
sense.
They wanted the better security at this
So-
hour away one. Or something.
So the weird thing is like literally a couple days before, there's a lot of fucking searches of that hospital, who the doctors are.
Yeah, we talked about that on the
yeah.
show, dude.
Who
remember
the doctors
that.
were, and
I remember
those
that.
those came from Washington D.C.
Yep.
and inside Israel. Those right there. There was also
Weird.
They were able
yes.
to track how many searches were for that and where they
they came from.
Yeah, we talked about
and
that.
they came up like around a month before going there, and then a couple days before going there, right? And then on top of it, they
Definitely
also
weird.
They also were looking at who the chief of police was and all this shit.
Right.
And look, if anyone could pull it off,
Well, yeah.
It was the FBI.
yep.
I mean, it is pretty weird that the FBI and like all these
Israel.
government agencies have not really continued to put out information.
Well, they're doing it for the security of their survivors.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Come on.
that furry guy might dig his way out of his pen
Yeah,
for whatever
of course.
reason.
There's a lot that doesn't make sense here.
What was his name? Did we ever get it?
Tyler Johnson?
Yeah, they had the name out there.
And he's
I forget
still
what it
denying
was,
that he
but
did it.
Yeah.
He's denying that he had any connection. Well, and also, I think it's the FBI said he had no connection or didn't do anything. But who's to say that they're telling the fucking truth?
Well, there was also the plane that left
will.
30 minutes later, and then they found a video of a guy with a gun in his bag or something.
Yeah, there was weirdly enough, like a private plane that left almost immediately after this happened, like within a specific time frame.
Enough time to get from the school to that airport.
Yeah, and then it took, and it was also like another weird thing is like the owners of the plane had connections with Israel.
Yeah.
And so did the person that got on the plane. Like, so,
well, it's the thing is, because
I'm not saying they did it.
No, I know. I'm saying a lot of people looked into this. And
Tim's saying it.
It sounded like Charlie
was
Kirk
the
was
Jews.
a Israel supporter.
Until the end. No, just before he was shot, he actually backtracked all of that
so
shit.
A lot of shit.
I had heard that too.
No, there's
but
text threads. There was a leaked text thread between him, who's the guy that took over his show for a while.
I forget his name.
I can't remember his name.
Jamie
but
Kennedy.
One of the main guys at
right.
one of the main guys at Turning Point. Right?
Yeah.
One of the main guys, he took over.
Yeah.
In a text thread between him, Charlie, and then a bunch of a few of their other people, Charlie was like, "No, I'm fucking done with them. I'm done. I'm fucking done with them." And obviously Candace has said that he was scared of being killed by Israel. But that's Candace.
It's Candace Owens.
Like if it was, I don't know, 99% of anybody else, I'd be like, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's Candace, so it's harder to believe. But no, even before that, when he went on PBD, he fucking said, "Look, I got to choose my language pretty carefully here." But,
I remember that
but
podcast.
they're committing a genocide. They're trying to ethnically cleanse that entire Gaza.
Yeah. Well, genocide and ethnic cleansing are two different things. But yeah,
I'm just saying what he's saying.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care. We don't need the semantics.
I'm just saying
We
they
do.
are.
Kevin needs to clarify.
Yeah, no, clarify it. Clarify the dead man speech.
I'm just saying they're two different things.
And
that's all.
another thing that he
It's true.
said on there too is like, look, he's like, I've been to Israel numerous times. He's all
That's where he met his wife.
He met his wife in Israel?
no, but he said I've been to Israel many times. He's like, you can't go anywhere in there without somebody armed around you.
Yeah, there's AKs all over.
No, it's
I've
M4s.
heard. No,
It's M4s.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not
I've
AKs.
heard that.
He called them AKs.
He did not.
No, I've heard that they've got pretty tight security.
Right, so they got tight security. He's all.
half an hour flight to Gaza.
No, 45 minute.
Yeah.
45-minute flight from Jerusalem to the border where Gaza is, right? 45 minutes. He's all. It took him 6 hours to respond.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking
it is
they
weird.
wanted this to happen.
Yeah,
raised a lot of
man.
questions.
So
there's always been questions about that.
So you saying that he was a staunch supporter? Sure, you can find plenty of videos that show that.
or at least previously he was.
But-
Then obviously it sounds like
but
from
in
what
the
you're
lead
saying
up-
he changed his mind.
In the lead up, like within the last month before his death,
Yeah.
he was really starting to turn.
He
He took a turning point.
Huh?
And yeah.
Said the title of the movie right there.
Yes, I love it when movies do that.
That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one.
Yeah, that was not good.
I don't have a badumts. You have a badumts.
No,
Oh, that's there
Hey, I got it.
There it is.
I had 3 chances. I got it
That
wrong.
one.
But well, I don't think we're ever gonna find out what truly happened.
No, because
Again, that's the point. It's
Yeah.
nothing's going to happen from it. And like this one guy that said in 2 weeks the whole face of the world's going to change. because
Sam
of this,
Hyde,
and
yeah.
fucking nothing happened. I mean, I was spooked the first day I heard it. I was like,
Well,
this is fucking nuts.
I mean,
this is going to really fuck some shit
I
up.
actually
I
do
still think it's
that.
changed things.
Yeah, see, I think I do agree with Shane that it's not like it's this.
it's not earth shattering.
It's not earth shattering, but there have been
Well, there were no
changes.
riots. There was no murders. There was nothing chaotic that happened.
No, because
afterwards.
that's what the left does.
Yeah, the
now.
right doesn't do that.
Yeah, well, I was half expecting the right to say, "Fine, you guys want to fight fire with fire? Let's fucking do it."
Actually,
Well,
I've seen a lot of people.
some people wanted
leaning
to do
far
that.
more towards that.
That's
ever
what
since that
That's what I
happened.
was afraid of. Stuff like that happening.
Some
I mean,
people
it's-
wanted to
seeing
do
it.
that.
It-
yeah.
God, I'm not seeing it.
If you actually like read some of the shit that's written online, there's a lot more people than before that are definitely.
Oh, I
leaning
will.
towards that.
I'll agree with you on that. That's changed. The outspoken
So that foments
people,
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll
So-
say that. But
Well, also, I think people are just sick and tired of being fucking lied to by the government and government
I
agencies.
don't know. Some people
and,
love it.
Well, some people just
I mean,
have
the
their
people-
head in the sand.
People still
But-
wearing masks.
Yeah,
They love
yeah.
it.
I mean, obviously, those people are fucking idiots. But
I'm in my car alone.
Yeah, yeah. I see that
It's like,
all the
what the
time.
fuck?
I know. It's
What are
like-
you worried about?
Yeah, but I think there's a lot of people, at least the people that pay closer attention to the news and to what's going on, are just sick and tired of being lied to, because we all know we're being lied to about all
that's,
sorts
again,
of things.
What's to come of it? That's what I mean.
That's
Like,
the problem.
Lie
That's
to
the,
us. Who
that's,
fucking cares?
Yeah, see, that's the problem, and that's what I'm fucking sick of, is that there's no accountability for anything. That's
Right.
why last show, when I said that even if they release the Epstein files and it implicates all these people, nothing will fucking happen to them.
Yeah, I've been saying that since
It'll
day
just
one.
be memory hold, and
Yeah.
everyone will
Look
move
at-
on like nothing ever
There
happened.
won't even be
Look at
scapegoats. There won't be
no,
nothing. to
It won't
that.
be shit.
Look at JFK, right?
He's dead. How do I look at him?
We were supposed to get a lot of the files. We got nothing when they released that fucking fake ass
yeah,
bullshit.
yeah, of course.
Right?
Nothing new.
We got nothing that,
you know.
that mattered. And in Trump's first presidency, he said, if you saw what I saw in the JFK files, you wouldn't release them either. That was one thing he said in
Yeah.
there.
I
right?
remember that.
And they still haven't fucking released them.
No.
Everybody that's involved has to be dead, right?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
Eventually, yeah.
You would think either that or
At
they're
this
like
point,
90s.
yeah. At this point,
you know, or-
they're pretty damn close. If there's anybody left,
And the thing is, we'll never fucking get it until
No.
it doesn't fucking matter anymore. It's like, oh, we could have fucking done something about that.
yeah.
That's
Um,
kind of the point.
And
though.
yeah, and that is the point, is that nothing ever fucking happens to these people. No accountability for crimes.
So
no
what's it gonna
accountability for
take?
anything. Like
What's
that Stacey Plaskett who got caught talking to Epstein on fucking during the
Yeah,
congressional
nothing's
hearing.
gonna happen.
She also got like he fucking funded her, gave her a bunch of money for her campaign and shit. Guess what? Nothing.
yeah,
Nothing
she said.
happened.
So I text people while I'm at Congress.
Yeah.
Everyone does that.
He was my constituent. Oh, he didn't. She was all saying like, oh, he hadn't been in trouble yet. And it's like, even though this
Yeah,
was in
he was
2019,
way
and in
in trouble.
2008 he had been arrested in fucking Florida for this shit.
I think he was even like on the radar earlier than that.
Yeah, he
like
was.
2003,
That's
He
what I
was.
mean.
2004.
Again,
but he
what's it
definitely
gonna
got arrested
take,
in
Kevin? What's it
Florida.
going to take for that turning
Revolution.
point?
Yeah, that's it. Revolution.
And what stirs it? Because that's what I thought the whole Charlie Kirk thing would do.
I
Honestly,
think you're misreading the situation.
No,
I
I
think
don't
you
think-
really are looking at it wrong.
And what do you mean? Looking at what situation?
I think you think that you tip one fucking domino over, everything starts falling in order, and you can see it.
Yeah, it's sadly
This
doesn't
stuff
happen that way.
fucking boils behind the scenes.
Well, it
for
wasn't before
years.
Charlie
Yes.
Kirk. It was the attempted assassination twice of Trump. That's scary.
Right.
It was his first election. It was him losing his last run. All of those things eventually.
Well, not only the fact that
'Cause
they,
I remember
they
they were-
lied about him
remember they-
constantly, they did the lawfare
Oh,
for
yeah.
years. Like, I mean, it was all bullshit.
Yeah, the
And-
January 6th thing though, like when he was that day, was infamy. Everyone
and
was like,
that
oh.
was obviously a setup. We
Yeah.
know now they're FBI
well, you
agents
remember at work they
involved
gave
in
us-
all sorts of shit.
220 something.
Yes,
They gave us paperwork on how to be safe when you're traveling home that day. Like, you remember that? How
No.
to? Yeah, they gave us. I think. Yeah, they gave us a how to make it safely from your work to home, because Trump didn't get elected that year.
I don't remember
Well,
that.
yeah,
at all.
they
So
were they were
ridiculous.
saying Portland was going to burn. They were saying a whole bunch of fucking crazy shit because the election went in Biden's favor. So again, this hasn't been one point. I'm not saying one domino. I'm saying several things have happened.
yeah, it definitely has.
And
But-
I thought the Charlie Kirk thing would have been that final thing, because he had millions of backers.
well,
and
I
millions
definitely
of
thought
supporters.
more was going to happen.
And the
after that.
fact that they showed his actual physical assassination, not a blurred image of it, but actually like blood gushing out of his
can't
fucking
really stop
neck.
It was on X.
Yeah, I mean,
We
there were
have never
so many
seen
people there.
anything like that before.
That's not true. I've seen a lot of that.
No,
But visible to the open populace where
It's no, but it
kids
is
saw
much
it.
more rare
Yeah,
when it,
still
someone.
seen a lot of it.
Well, no, I know that's happened before.
That's
but the
you,
thing is,
Shane.
it's that
I've watched a lot of it.
a
I know
public
everything.
figure. It's much more
No, I
rare
get-
when a
I
public
get-
figure
I get
like
what
Charlie
you're saying.
Kirk is assassinated in
However-
the open like that.
However, I think that one of the things that could be part of this is maybe the reason that, like, I don't know, Instagram, X, all these places show nothing but murders and shit is so we get desensitized to it. So when we do see it, we go, okay.
Well, I mean, half
It's
the
a different
country
world
did
we
do
live in than
that.
it was 20 years ago, for sure.
Yeah, half the country did do that. And some of them even
Oh,
cheered
some
for
were
it.
fucking elated.
Yeah, they
Teachers
made
dressed up
T-shirts.
with
They-
fucking
I
they
saw
were
that.
Halloween costume
Yeah,
with blood
and
all
I
over them.
fucking made
shirts and shit.
T-shirts of it, like
don't think it's
like
done.
a day after it happened and shit. You know, like it was insane. There's even
What do you
someone
mean
made a fucking
it's not
toy.
done?
I don't think that anything's done from that whole thing.
No, I don't
think
thi-
that is
I don't think so
galvanized
either.
the fuck out of a lot of Americans.
But
In the sense of us being more separate.
Yes,
More, yeah.
far more separated.
yeah,
I think it's absolutely galvanized the left. I mean, there were like,
But
there
the
are tons of
unfortunate
people-
thing is, a lot of people who are galvanized to the left are educators, or people that are influencing
yeah, that's a
the
problem.
next
yeah,
generation.
it is.
But it's the same thing. It galvanized the fuck out of a lot of people on the right. Why do you think Nick Fuentes
is now
has become
becoming
so huge?
He's becoming huge. Yeah.
I don't know who
And-
that is.
Nick Fuentes is
Look him up.
he's a far right fucking commentator basically, and he was essentially like exiled before this, and now he's
Because of
gotten
his
this new
views on race.
popularity. Yeah, and not just race.
Yep.
There's other things too.
Kick from
But-
the- yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
but,
look, still gave it to me.
Why does it do that? Why does it do the thing that you
yeah,
typed?
that's Nick
Because
Fuentes.
Why does it do the thing that you just typed into it? Why does it do that?
So yeah,
Oh, what does it
Fuentes.
type all the way when I first start typing?
Why does it type like shit? You just asked that. You asked, why does it do that?
What?
The thing that you just typed in there. Why does it put that up there for me?
Nick Fuentes, he's the whitest Latino you'll ever see.
Yeah.
But he's also a far right commentator, and he's got a group of followers that they call the Groypers.
Yeah, which is a weird name.
It's a very weird
Oh
name.
my God,
Never
dude.
understood why they call
promotes
themselves that.
Christian nationalism, white supremacy, and misogyny? What the fuck is? This guy's got a following.
I don't
Oh,
think he
yeah.
actually does the white supremacy
Well, no,
thing
no,
the way
not,
that
not
they say
no.
that he does.
You got to remember
Holocaust
this is
denial?
Wikipedia.
All right.
So
Anybody can write in
That's
there.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
But
right.
Nick
Still.
Fuentes is he's an extremely controversial figure. He
Yeah.
has been for years, and until all of this shit that's been happening lately, he was essentially like exiled. I mean, from
Well, I
I
can
mean
see
his
why.
bank
Jesus.
was like he can't
Yes.
you open a bank account.
He was
He's like
debanked.
yes, there's all sorts of shit like, and now he's found newfound fame and followers.
Because one of the things that he said, he's like, look, when I see black people, I just go to the other side of the street.
yeah,
Like, that's one thing that he says.
yeah,
You
he's
know?
definitely
Oh my
said
God.
that.
And he's
dude.
and one of
Sounds
the
like
things
a piece of shit to me.
one of the
dude.
things that he says that
Oh, he's a
that-
piece of shit. Yeah.
One of the things that he says that is controversial, but it's not controversial if you say it for any other races. He says, "Well, I want to have a white family," and that's to me that's not crazy.
Well, no.
That'd be the same thing as if you were black and you go, "I would like to be with a black woman
Right.
and have a black family."
I mean,
I don't
you
think
know,
that's crazy. That's not
no.
a crazy thing.
No,
But when you
I mean,
put
I
it
think
together with the other
with
shitty
other
shit,
yeah,
he says, then it becomes crazier.
And I mean, he's been floating around on the internet for years now, and he's
He's one of the number one right wing guys now, and that's
Yeah.
what I mean. This is what I mean by the galvanization
Yeah,
of people. Is people that were on the right now are going further to the right,
further right,
more
yeah.
into the right wing where it's more race related stuff.
Well, and like when Charlie Kirk was assassinated, Nick Fuentes was one of the most vocal people about what happened and
He's
him
also-
being against calling out how awful it was and all that. But the thing is
also
that
an antagonist
Yes.
of Charlie Kirk.
Oh yeah, him and Charlie Kirk
Before
hated
that,
each other.
Yes, they did
Yeah.
not like each other.
No.
Well, they didn't hate
Well,
each
not
other.
hate, but I mean, they definitely weren't. They were not friends.
No, they
And
weren't friends, and they had completely different views on things.
Absolutely. they
And for
did,
people
yeah.
that say that, well, Charlie Kirk was super far right. No, he was the moderate
He
guy.
was moderate.
Nick Fuentes is
That's
the far right
far
guy.
right guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
And
let's hope this guy doesn't get any further than he already
well,
No.
he's and Tucker Carlson recently had him on,
That's
and
why you don't
that
kill people.
that interview on Tucker Carlson kind of got a lot of attention recently when
yeah.
it happened. And
How did it go? Did Tucker just say "shut the fuck up, you're
No.
an idiot"? Or
no. It was. I
See if
mean,
can't find
Tucker
a
doesn't
short
do that
video
first
of it.
off.
no, he doesn't.
No,
He's
I-
actually a pretty good
Yeah,
interviewer.
he tends to stay pretty neutral for the
Yeah.
most part.
Well,
he will
and-
put his own agenda in every now and then, but I
Yeah,
do like Tucker Carlson for that.
The problem is with looking up Nick Fuentes is you're never going to find a non-biased version of it. It's either somebody
Yeah.
that's praising him or
Or
somebody
hating him.
that is like he's
All right, here's
Hitler
one from
2.0.
YouTube. 45 seconds. Nick Fuentes breaks down how progressive politics.
It's safe, white picket fences. Take a trip down to Western Springs, Illinois. I mean, I'm not shy. It's safe, white picket fences. Take a trip down to Western Springs, Illinois. I mean, you'll see what I mean. It's like the land that time forgot. I go to college in Boston, totally different story. Boston's obviously super diverse. That's a lot of young people because it's all schools, it's all universities, and they're all from Asia, all foreign students, and they're all Chinese, they're all from these Asian countries. And there's also, it's a little dangerous. There's a little criminal element, and everyone on the campuses, they're militant left wing. And that was kind of a culture shock. And I kind of realized in that moment, most of the country looks like this now, actually. New York, LA, Miami, the big cities, and most people live in the cities, they all look like this because of immigration, because of left-wing progressive politics. It's safe, white picket fences.
that's rather
That's not crazy.
tame.
Pretty lightweighted
That's
dance
rather,
around it, huh?
Yeah, that's a rather tame video of his.
No, if you watch some of his stuff, you'll go.
That guy's Hispanic?
Fuentes.
Well,
Yeah, but that doesn't mean Hispanic.
No,
That just
I know,
means
but the thing
Spanish.
is, people make fun
And
of
Spanish
it,
is
like
not
saying,
Mexican.
saying he's the Latino hero of the
No,
white race
he-
and shit. You know, like
he breaks down his lineage. His lineage is Spanish from Spain,
yeah.
but it's also, I believe, Mexican.
Okay, yeah.
So he's got a little bit of that and other European stuff.
Right,
but
right.
He, claims white or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
But people joke about it like, oh, he's the Mexican hero of the white race, or Latino
well, it's kind
hero
of like
whatever,
the
that kind of
fucking.
thing.
Proud Boys leader.
I was gonna say the Proud Boys leader.
He's a
who
black
was,
guy.
No, he was not
It's
black.
Hispanic.
Well, yeah,
He was
after
Hispanic.
Gavin McInnes.
No,
yeah.
he was Hispanic.
Enrico Tarrio was Hispanic. Oh,
That's
yeah.
a pretty fucking
Oh, okay.
Hispanic name.
Oh, he looked black.
It could be Haitian.
He could be.
I don't
Asian.
know.
I don't know.
Did you
No,
hear
but
about
he-
that real quick?
What?
Speaking of Haiti,
No.
a guy tried to get a whole bunch of bums together and raid Haiti to take over.
I mean, you probably could.
Really?
Like he got armament and everything. And
This happened
took
recently?
A boat, yeah.
Oh shit.
To go take over and kill all the men in Haiti, so he could
Wow.
actually like run the fucking city. Or
He
He
whatever.
was gonna have to
Own
fight
episode.
barbecue.
Yeah, that's. I'll
Yeah.
see if
I
I can't pull
guarantee
it up.
that guy's probably dead already.
'Cause that
He
was-
might be. I don't know.
a crazy
What's
story.
happened with barbecue? Is he still alive and ruling?
probably dead.
Because this guy wanted to
my
like
guess.
he wanted to turn all the women into his women's like sex slaves and shit like that.
He
He
wanted a
convinced a whole
harem.
bunch of bums to go with him and armed them, gave them fucking guns, and said,
Dude.
"Let's do this."
You know what that reminds me of? There was a guy walking around L.A. with brand new machetes and just handing them out to bums.
Yeah, that was funny too. I saw that.
What the
keeping
fuck?
him
He's like, "Hey, you guys want a brand new machete? Got to be protected out here."
bring him bottles of booze too every now and then, and just whatever to
Fucking
keep him on the
insane.
streets.
It was insane.
Wow, that didn't even show up on AI.
What?
Guy arms. Yeah, here it is.
Just right here.
I fucking love AI, dude.
Go ahead, Kevin.
So-
Read it up.
Two Texas men, Gavin Rivers Weisenberg and Tanner Christopher Thomas, were recently indicted by a federal grand jury for plotting to invade the Haitian island of Gonave and recruit homeless people in Washington, D.C. as an unlawful expeditionary force. According to federal prosecutors, the
reasonable.
men planned to purchase a sailboat, firearms, and ammunition to facilitate their invasion. The indictment states under their ultimate goal was to murder all the men on the island and enslave the women and children for sexual purposes.
Now you lost me when the children got
Add the
tossed
children
in.
part to it, but
Yeah,
Wow.
the rest of it, I was like, fuck it, let's do this.
87,000 residents. This dude wanted to take over the island, dude.
So you want to kill off like 30,000 people?
He's all fucking bums. Hey guys, you guys want to go live as kings on a Haitian island?
Here,
much
boys, here's some firearms and some PCP. Let's do this shit.
How many bums and ammo? Are, like, what would you... You'd need more than one sailboat.
A handful of bums on a sailboat.
You're like, me and 3 other guys, we're going to go and take over this island of 87,000 people.
The two
Charges.
men took steps to prepare for the invasion, including learning Haitian Creole, enrolling in relevant schools for skills, and making operational plans. One of them, Thomas, even enlisted in the U.S. Air Force to acquire military skills relevant to their plan.
Why would you go to the Air Force to do that? Like, this plan fucking
how
sucks.
fucking smart these guys are.
Weisenberg and Thomas
Someone
were
had an
charged with
idea.
conspiracy
He's like,
to
I'm gonna go and
murder,
learn how to
maim,
fucking
and
fix
kidnap
airplanes.
in a foreign country and production of child pornography.
Oh my
Both
God,
men
dude.
face potential life sentence if convicted on the conspiracy charge. Their attorneys have stated they will not enter guilty plea. They
gonna
will
say-
enter not guilty pleas.
Click on the picture. I want to see what these fuckers look like. Is it actually going to... That's one
Oh,
of
it
them.
shows one of them.
Wanted sex
So that's what,
slaves.
Tanner Thomas?
They're
Yeah.
21
Yeah.
and 20.
20
Oh,
years
yeah.
old. Oh my God, these guys just
You like throw your like I come up with a better plan. Hey, I joined the Air Force so I can learn how to wrench on an A10.
dude's fucking face is killing
You're
me.
like, well, how does
That's
that
totally
help?
a fucking Tanner right there.
How
Look
do-
at him.
How do
Yeah,
you?
he does look
How does being able to fix an airplane help you figure out how to invade an island? Or are you gonna get in there and become like an ATC and
probably
fucking
the-
send in the A10s to there
One
Well,
of
by accident?
say they got over there like halfway through the trip on the sailboat. Most of their force of homeless men would probably go into withdrawal from the drugs
Could
that
you
they don't
imagine?
have.
Or just puking
How
over the
bad it
side.
would
Or- yeah,
stink.
yeah.
It would- oh my God.
Their
These-
army would be fucking, completely destroyed by the time they made
Or
landfall.
they get like the wrong sailboat, and if like 4 guys go to the one side, it just fucking tips.
Capsize.
They capsize.
4 guys go over to puke and
I was
they
gonna
capsize.
say
Yeah.
they capsize before they get out of the pier.
fucking wild, man.
That's
They-
fucking crazy.
again,
People are stupid.
got high together and
Well,
had an idea.
We
You
could
know?
probably end on that.
We're already all done, huh?
Hour 11.
Shit,
Oh
dude.
wow, yeah,
Who
holy
knew?
crap, man! Wow, that went by quick, didn't it?
Well, thank you guys for listening to the show. You might want to push the button.
I'm
There you
waiting
go.
until that kicks in a little bit more.
All right, whatever. Anyway, thank you for listening. That was the Skids Podcast. Like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X, whatever it is.
Yep, all the things.
Share it.
You can
Tell your
watch
friends.
You can watch the video on YouTube, Rumble,
All right, goodbye.
and all the audio sites.
Bye.